Thanks very much for coming, and this is really a very special celebration of our Provena R.I.S.E Award winners, and you all know me, and so I'm not going to go through with any of my introductions for myself, but we have a couple of very important and special guests with us today. We've got Guy Whitting, who's the CEO for Provena Health, and we've got Dr. Bob Permit, who's our Chief Medical Officer and actually is the head of the Provena Medical Group, as that's our reporting relationship to our board. And graced us today to come and say a few words.
Thank you, Ralph. Well, first of all, I'm delighted to be with all of you. These are always great events, and they're, for me personally, and I know for Provena Health, just a wonderful time to be able to recognize the role models that we have throughout our organization. So the R.I.S.E Awards are very special and have been. And to be able to celebrate that with you, to recognize your achievements, and most importantly, your sense of responsibility to the mission and values of Provena Health is extremely significant to our sustainability over the long run, and more importantly, to the legacy that the sisters who established the entities that we're graced and blessed to have today, that we're continuing that mission. I mean, to me, at the end of the day, it's what are we doing for our patients, our residents, and their families. And you know, if we're really about the business the way that our beginnings were structured, and continue that, improve upon that, and accept that responsibility every day, we're really doing a healing ministry. And your example, your involvement is so critical to all of that happening in the way that it should. And as I certainly look forward to the future and what healthcare reform will bring to all of us, yes, there are challenges, but there are opportunities because of that. And as we step up and meet those challenges and embrace them as opportunities as opposed to challenges, it's really not necessarily that it benefits us, it benefits our patients, the residents we serve, and their families. Congratulations, it's a pleasure for me to be here, and I will turn things over to Dr. Permit.
Thanks, Guy. Well, I'm really happy to be here and really happy to share this time with you. And for those of you who don't know a lot about my background, I'm a group practice guy. You know, I trained at Mayo's. I practiced in 2 large multi-specialty groups before I did this little transition to administrative work. So I'm always have an extra little fondness in my heart for group practice, obviously, and our group practice. And so the fact that you all have been, you know, key contributors to the success of the group as it grows and evolves, you know, makes me really tickled to be here and share this time with you. As you know, we're in the process of growing the group practice. Ralph has been spending uncountable hours, you know, for months and months and months, working with various physicians in various of our communities to try to work on further acquisitions to our practice so that we can continue to grow and enhance the work that we're already doing for people. And as we think about the growth, I would be, you know, remiss if I didn't already talk about the fact that this has been a growing process too. John Croce has really stimulated a lot of the interest in R.I.S.E Awards. As of 3 years ago, there was no such thing as a PMG R.I.S.E Award. It just started 2 years ago when we had our own separate R.I.S.E Award. So that gives, I think, an indication of the growth and the maturity of this group practice and where it's headed. So the other thing I would point out to you is that as I understand from the numbers, we have 27 people nominated. And when we think about the construct of the group, that's 20% of the employees in our group practice. So when we think about, going back to Guy's point about, you know, what we're here to do, and respect and integrity and stewardship and excellence and people representing that, if we have 20% of our staff who are nominated for things like that, I mean, that's really a testament, you know, to you and the work. There's exciting times ahead. Guy mentioned healthcare reform. But again, we're talking about the growth of the group practice. We're in the process of this wonderful, although it will be tedious and challenging, installation of EPIC. which is a really great tool that will make everybody's practice, and again, for the physicians, for the staff, for the patients better, as we go forward. And again, something else that I'm sure you all have celebrated already, but the AAAHC reaccreditation, that takes the work of the whole team, to accomplish those kinds of things. So lots of things that you've done in the past have been great. You represented that. We're sort of looking to the future, lots of neat things coming forward. And again, I'm tickled with my group practice background to have a sense that we have such people who reflect our values going forward, who are going to help us lead to the future. So again, congratulations and thank you for all coming and for all the work you do every day. And